everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. A fun and easy place to learn new things. Today we are going to talk about a topic that often comes up in economic, business, and even our daily life. Okay, so let's discuss the material breakaway. What is sampling? Sampling is the process of selection and portion of data from an entry population to represent that population. Why is sampling important? Saves time and cost. More practical than surveying the entry population, still provide accurate information when done correctly. And then basic concept. Population, the entry set of elements being studied. Statistic, a value computed from a sample. Sample, a smaller portion of the population chosen as a representative. Parameter, the true value of a population. Okay, types of sampling. Number 1, probability sampling, random sampling. Every element in the population has an equal chance of being selected. For the example, simple random sampling, start phase sampling, cluster sampling, and then systematic sampling. For number 2, non-probability sampling, sample selection is not random and depend on the research judgment. For the example, purposive sampling, confidence sampling. Sampling theory. Sampling theory explains how a sample can be used to estimate a population scientifically. Basic principle: sample result differ due to random variation. The larger the sample size and the smaller the sampling error. The distribution of sample statistics tend to be normal, based on the central limit theorem. Central limit theorem (CLT) theorem statement is the sample size is large enough, usually n lebih besar 30, then the distribution of the sample mean approaches a normal distribution. Even if the population distribution is not normal, mean of the sampling distribution sama dengan mu. Standard deviation of the sampling distribution sama dengan sigma. Meaning, we can use the normal distribution to estimate population parameters. Sampling distribution. A sampling distribution is the probability distribution of a sample statistic. Common type of sampling distribution. Number 1, normal distribution. For the sample mean when n is large. Number 2, the distribution students not t. For sample means when n is small and sigma is unknown. Number 3, chi-square distribution x2. For example, variance s2. Number 4, F distribution for comparing to variance. Okay, this is example of sampling distribution. Suppose a population has mu sama dengan 50 and sigma sama dengan 10. If we take a sample of size n sama dengan 25, mean of the sampling distribution sama dengan 50, standard error sama dengan 10, or 25 sama dengan 2. Therefore, the sample mean will follow a normal 50 to distribution. Relationship between sampling distribution and statistical inference. Sampling distribution is used to construct confidence intervals, conduct in hypothesis testing, determine the significance of research result. Without sampling distribution, we cannot assess how accurate a sample result represent to the population. Okay, last, for the conclusion. Key point: sampling allow efficient analysis without studying the entry population. Sampling theory help us understand the relationship between statistic and parameter. Sampling distribution is the foundation of statistical inference in economics. The central limit theorem explains why the normal distribution is widely used